No, the lag is real today.
I wonder, hang on, can I do this? Does that work? No. I was trying to control, well, you know, we control V to lower both implements, or raise both implements, control V to start both up and everything else like that. I thought, what if I press control and the key I've got it set to on the, oh, wrong button. The thing I've got it set to on the
gear stick.
Gear stick, yeah. It didn't work.
No, because you're using two separate control. I don't know if it would actually allow that for two separate input devices to have a combination.
Well, I wasn't sure if I actually set up the gear stick as assigned it as to be the letter V or anything else like that, or just assigned it. You know what I mean? Which I can do,
yeah,
which I had to do with the key that brings up the shop window. I had to change that.
For multi-key combinations, so for example, it might have the up, down, left, right on the joystick for crane arm, and then I don't think you can do like control on the keyboard and then up, down, left, right as a modifier. It has to be joystick only or keyboard only. I can't remember if it allows multi-input devices for combination mappings.
I wonder. I don't know. Because I can assign those to act as a key. You know, so I've got my, what is the share button? Otherwise, sorry, my option button on the thing. I pressed.
Yep.
Weird. I'm sure I pressed control, whatever that was. But, set on my wheel as P, so it is the letter P. This isn't working right either. There must be something wrong with this. These mowers. Oh, you can't do it. You've got to. Okay, all right. That's new. Never had that before. I literally have to lift the front mower off the ground before I can fold it up. Where I used to be able to just fold it up and it would automatically lift it off the ground. But I think, yeah, Giants have changed it.
As you roll down the street with your sullied presidential flags.
Yes. Move aside for our Presidente. Be wary. If you do not obey, I will come and cut your lawn. Oh, there's some weird stuff happening here. That should have automatically turned around when I went in reverse. Oh. It did then. Oh.
Let's swing around.
Let's turn the grass a different color.
I'm surprised you need so much big equipment for such a small sphere.
What? Yours?
No, yours.
That's because it's the equipment from 71.
I'm gonna see if I can get myself some fresh air.
All right, mate. Take all the time in the world. What they don't know won't hurt them, maybe, chat. Missed a bit.
Who's Mr. Bit?
Me.
Yeah. I thought your name was JJ and not Bit, but okay.
It's a shame they're not doing seasons realism modding. Just for the bare minimum, not only that they do a better job of it, but the bare minimum that we know all this grass that's lying around here can't pick up will disappear after a while.
Yeah.
I also think I missed a bit up here as well. Wonder if I go this direction. It'll let me hit these bits. Oh, look at that, it did. Oh, I need to get some courseplay workers onto these fields when we've got a chance, eh? Roll them. You know, because we have to wait for a patch to come out for them to fix that issue. Oh, hang on, they just released one. Look at that, I've done 20% on field 14 by just mowing it and tethering it. I've done 20% on field 71 by mowing, tethering, windrowing and baling.
Yeah, you weren't fully
Why
complaining.
are you parked in the middle of a field, brother?
Who did?
Weird. My tractor, after he finished the contract, he parked straight in the neighboring field. That is just weird.
Oh, I'm losing it. Pressing wrong buttons. Buttons I should know what they do to work, how they work. Right, let's go get some bales. Come on down. This time of year though, the price ain't right.
Yeah.
That is annoying. Oh, there we go. I had some speck of something on my screen right. Oh, rubber band. Oh, I've done it again. I've driven right past the turn off. Right where my mic levels show up. So it looks like I've constantly got... What? Seriously, you're not going to let me... so it looks like my mic was always on, something's coming through my mic. Despite the fact that it was white, whatever it was, and the level's usually green. Till it hits the range they reckon is the perfect range, which is yellow, before heading into the red range. They're not tangled up, are they? No. Well, there's a heck of a lot of bales on this field. I just saw you. Patrio's comment to the missed a bit remark. Wife's maiden name, Miss Some.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get that with OBS, with Slobs OBS. Well, I don't know why I say it's Slobs OBS, because exactly that's what it is, isn't it? Steam, that's OBS, that's what Slob stands for. But yeah. Don't get that with that. Plus the updates are always months and months behind the actual update or the version that OBS is on.
Do you use just normal OBS?
No, I use Slobs. I think Patrio uses, from what his comment was, uses
vanilla OBS, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I use vanilla OBS. So much easier. I don't have to have multiple screens up just to have control. I can just have straight up OBS and all the results are sitting behind me.
Alright mate, LZ. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Have a good sleep, mate. We'll catch up later, eh?
Are you saying Patrio?
You can do that with Slobs as well, by the way.
I was just going to say, the biggest thing I liked about was this minimalist nature, and this is when NVIDIA Shadowplay was just starting to kick off to being half decent, and OBS was just more or less fuss trying to record things, because at the time Shadowplay was always a bit temperamental.
Yeah. I mean, I think I use Shadowplay to record.
It does alright, but I find OBS just gives you a bit more control over what's been recorded, and not to mention the fact that, you know, with the scene staging stuff, so you can have overlays and bits and pieces, which is always a nice touch.
Yeah, it does have a lot more than Slobs one does. Like automatic transitions would be nice from one scene to another, which OBS has got, but Slobs, they don't include it. Don't know why. That makes no sense.
I mean, you can run a program off your phone or off your tablet to have it instead of having Streamlabs in front of you.
Yeah, well, I've got that as well for Slobs.
Stream Deck.
Yeah, well, that's what I've got. I've been using it for ages. My one does both, and a couple of others. Slobs had string, what's it called? I don't, string control or something like that, I don't know. I had the actual Slobs one. Slobs had their own one, and it was free. Then they updated it, and when you tried to open it, it tried to send you to the Google Play Store, and it wouldn't load anything. So you had to pay, and people were just reporting issues with it left, right, and centre. With this one, I mean, there's ads that come up at the bottom, but it's you can set it up more ways, different ways, and it works exactly the same, and it's free. And that's the one I've been using all the time. You can hook it up to any of the OBSs. Well, actually, there's Slobs and there's OBS. Stream Elements OBS is just OBS with a plugin for Stream Elements, that's it. Otherwise, it's just OBS. Unlike Slobs, so they add their own stuff to it. I just like, it's nicer looking, Slobs as OBS compared to normal OBS. But I just don't understand why it doesn't have the same ability to do things.
I think it's just a matter of focus. It's as much like, you know, if you had someone sitting to your side running OBS and controlling it, queuing things up like a director, then, you know, you wouldn't be interfering with it. You'd be able to get, I suppose, more out of it, but that relies on someone standing there and, you know, scene switching and doing multi-cameras and whatever. So as a production standpoint, yeah, it offers more flexibility, but for a one-man show, they're about the same.
It's going to take me a while to do this field.
71.
Yeah. Looks like I'll be stuck with these two contracts even when the next day comes out. Is there any contracts left?
Last I saw, there was 2 harvesting ones.
Apparently, harvesting one is left, yeah.
So it's probably the wheel for you guys, not me. At least it recognised the white field. When I dropped those bales off, it didn't recognise the other field. I haven't started baling yet. Whoever Giants, thanks Giants for letting me know that I've done 49% of field 71 when apparently I've done 50. That baler looks like it's going quicker than the windrower. I'm surprised about that, actually. It's going to catch up to it. No, maybe not, actually, because I had a bit of a head start and there's only a 2 km/h difference. Oh no, they're pretty close. But he's coming to an end. God, they've missed a bit of this. Oh, I know why. I know what I forgot to do with course play. Change the implements raise and lower setting. That's why it's missed so much around the headlands. I need to move this out of the way and quickly fix the rest of this up. I'll move you out of the way. That's, yeah, you. Move you out of the way. Where's my other foot? No, the other one. No, the other one. That one, yep. Let's go pick these ones up out down the way. Any others? Got room for what? 2 more, is it? 3 more. That one, I reckon, and that one. Yeah, see, I forgot to change the setting for the implement to raise late and lower early. So it's missed all this grass here along the side. Little tip for those who are new to the Courseplay world. Yeah, you got to change that setting. I don't know why it's not that as default, because it happens all the time. So every time you go in, you change it. For the implement to raise late and to drop early, lower early. I wonder if this auto drive would deliver this. Be interesting to find out. Does auto drive deliver bales? Does auto load, I know that. Well, it did in 19, so I assume it does it in 22. Then again, I suppose they're slightly different, but it was AD straw, and I need you to just deliver there. Go for it. Let's see what happens. Meanwhile, quickly get into the windrow. Try and collect as much as this as I can. Oh, did quite a good job, I think. Even if I do say so myself. Well, then, yeah, I should have kept my mouth shut. Everybody's quiet again like yesterday. Busy concentrating, contemplating, scheming, scamming, strategizing, imaginizing.
We're just having not much really go on in life apart from wake up, go to work, come home, have your dinner, go to sleep.
Do what I do, just make stuff up. When I finish my very last stream I ever do, that's what I'll be announcing. Everything I've told you was a lie, I just had to make stuff up to talk to you. spoiler alert.
Yeah, but now we already know that everything was a lie, so...
It's a
there's only
spoiler
one true
alert.
lie in the world. And one true lie is the cake. It is always a lie.
That...
Oopsie. Let me just hit my microphone because me filter thing is too close.
Pop filter.
Yeah. No. The other one, the wind one. Oh yeah, pop filter. That's what it is. Oh yeah, you're right. Right. I'll give that one to you. Only because you're right.
Oh, don't go tell me that.
Yep. No point telling me that after I've already gone and told you that.
Yeah, I was suddenly start thinking I've got more than 2 brain cells to rub together.
Well, this just in, it doesn't deliver bales.
Not with auto-load trailer or not in general?
I don't have an auto-load trailer.
Standard Artisan, which also made me wonder whether the vanilla delivery job one would do it.
Here's a good question, actually, eh? Oh, actually, it might do it. That's right, because we've got the those other ones that does bales, auto-load bales, isn't it? The Waskin or whatever it is. The Ponji pack. Maybe it would do it with that. That's one way to find out. Like I said, it did do it in 19, but I think the scripts are slightly different. I would assume, because the auto-load scripts haven't come out. Like, you know, 19 where they did everything. You got one that does bales.
The auto-load flatbeds would be a case of the bales being unbound entities on the back of the trailer, so the sell point would just snatch them off the trailer rather than the Artisan where it's considered part of the trailer's load itself.
Yeah. Actually, with the pallet script, once that does it, it's not an issue, is it? Because once they auto-load, they're actually on there, which is not what it was like with the 19 and previous versions of auto-load.
Well, it's just an extra step. You had to receive it to the trailer, then drop it to the trailer's bed. Which then causes hilarity when you have a double stack going on with bales or something like that, and sell point will rip the bottom layer off, but not the top, because the tension belts would still hold it on.
We've got an hour left. If there's still that one contract left, I'd still do the wheel. I reckon it's probably a good idea to do, if no one's got...
There are only delivery contracts left right now.
Oh, okay. It's going to be a waste of my time, really, to do all those little wee bits. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to get these 2 contracts done by the end of the day. Not at all.
Actually, my game just came to a dead halt.
Oh, you've left the server.
Patrio just left the server.
Connection dropped. I've got my BRB screen up, so no need to kill the feed.
Yeah, I saw that. That's why I checked that first before I decided to. Shield 14. Go. Now, while I'm thinking about it, pardon me, sorry, didn't get to me thing first. Mute. Where is it? Okay, raise tools late, lower tools early. That's what I want. We can unload you with that button. Or not. Do know what I drive off first. Alright, we'll send you back to field 71. The baler. Let's go bale. Things. %79% done already on field 71, and I've got quite a lot of bales left over.
So you'll be getting a lot of overhang.
Well, I hope so. Maybe they didn't touch that in the patch, they just did the other ones, the crops and stuff.
I think so.
'Come on, you good thing. You've got all the power in the world. Don't really, but, you know, positive. Trying to stay positive for you, mate. Psychological placebo effect. Lying to you about your ability. Just to save me come all the way back down. I'll grab this lot here now.